Today, we'll delve deep into 12 cancer-causing foods you'll regret eating. We all know that cancer is a serious disease without a guaranteed cure, where abnormal cells grow uncontrollably and harm the body. Sadly, it remains a leading cause of global deaths, with almost 10 million recorded in 2020. Some foods contain substances that are not good for our health and may increase the risk of different cancers. But surprisingly, certain dietary changes can help prevent or reduce the risk of these cancers. Number 1. Soda. Soda and other sweet drinks like sports and energy beverages are connected to a higher chance of various cancers, including breast, colorectal, and pancreatic cancer. These drinks, packed with sugar and calories, can lead to obesity and other health problems, increasing the cancer risk. Also, sodas often contain harmful substances like caramel color and 4-methylimidazole linked to cancer. To lower the risk of cancer, it's best to cut down on sugary drinks and choose healthier options like water, unsweetened tea, or low-fat milk. Making smart choices about what you drink not only helps your overall health, but is also a practical step in reducing the potential cancer risks associated with regular sugary drink consumption. Number 2. White flour. White flour, found in foods like white bread and pasta, is linked to a higher risk of various cancers, including colorectal cancer. The extensive processing of white flour removes essential nutrients and fiber, leading to inflammation and other health issues that increase cancer risk. Additionally, white flour is often present in processed snacks like crackers and cookies, further elevating the risk of cancer. To lower this risk, opt for whole grain alternatives such as whole wheat bread and pasta. These alternatives are rich in nutrients and fiber, promoting good health and reducing inflammation. Choosing whole grains over white flour can be a positive step toward minimizing potential cancer-related risks associated with processed foods. Number 3. Processed meat. Processed meats like bacon, ham, sausages, salami, corned beef, jerky, hot dogs, canned meat, chicken nuggets, and meat-based sauces go through preserving methods such as smoking or salting. Recent studies from 2019 highlight a concerning connection between consuming these meats and an increased risk of colorectal, stomach, and breast cancer. If you are finding this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more amazing health videos. The processes involved in making them can produce harmful substances called carcinogens, known to trigger cancer. For instance, using nitrite in curing or smoking meat can result in the creation of these carcinogens. According to the World Health Organization, processed meat falls into the highest category for causing cancer, indicating solid evidence of its link to cancer in humans. To be safe, the American Institute for Cancer Research recommends steering clear of processed meat altogether. Number 4. Fried foods. Eating fried foods might be delightful, but it comes with a potential cancer risk. When you cook starchy foods at high temperatures, whether frying, baking, roasting, or toasting, a compound called acrylamide forms. Fried foods, especially favorites like French fries, pack a notable amount of acrylamide. Studies on rats in 2018 linked acrylamide to cancer, and experts at the International Agency for Research on Cancer believe it's likely not great for humans either. Acrylamide has the potential to interfere with your DNA, causing changes that might contribute to cancer. Consider reducing your intake of fried foods and opting for healthier cooking methods like steaming or boiling to play it safe. Number 5. Canned foods. Choosing canned foods may offer convenience and affordability, but it's essential to be aware of potential risks. Some canned items may come into contact with chemicals that seep into the food, potentially increasing the risk of cancer. Take, for instance, bisphenol A, a synthetic compound used in crafting plastics and epoxy resins. It also finds its way into can linings to ward off corrosion and contamination. Bisphenol A has the ability to imitate estrogen, a hormone that regulates various bodily functions, and plays a role in the development of certain cancers. Studies on animals in 2018 linked bisphenol A to cancer, with the International Agency for Research on Cancer suggesting it could be a potential carcinogen for humans. While some studies indicate associations between bisphenol A exposure and cancers, like breast, prostate, and ovarian cancer, the evidence regarding bisphenol A's impact on cancer risk in humans is not entirely conclusive. Staying vigilant and exploring alternative food options might be a wise choice for a safer dining experience. Number 6. Overcooked foods. Cooking foods for too long, particularly meat, can generate carcinogens. High temperature or open flame cooking of meat can lead to the formation of heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These substances have the potential to harm DNA, elevating the risk of colorectal, pancreatic, prostate, and breast cancers. The American Institute for Cancer Research advises against charred or burned meat, recommending lean cuts that cook faster and produce fewer drippings. Marinating meat before cooking is another strategy to minimize the creation of heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Number 7. Sugar. A diet high in sugar increases the risk of breast, ovarian, and colorectal cancers due to its inflammatory impact on the body. When sugar intake is excessive, insulin levels surge, providing a fertile ground for cancer cell growth. It's essential to monitor and limit sugar consumption, avoiding sugary stuff like soda, candy, and baked goods. Opting for whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains not only provides natural sugars but also essential nutrients and fiber, forming a robust defense against cancer risks. Every meal choice, though seemingly small, significantly influences the journey to a healthier self. Keeping a watchful eye on sugar intake is a wise step toward minimizing health risks and fostering overall well-being. Number 8. Alcohol. Consuming alcohol is associated with an increased risk of several cancers, including breast, liver, and colorectal cancer. When we drink alcohol, our bodies break it down into acetaldehyde, a harmful chemical that can damage DNA, elevating the risk of cancer development. Furthermore, alcohol contributes to the production of free radicals, which can damage cells and heighten the risk of cancer. To lower the risk of cancer, it's advisable to limit or completely avoid alcohol. The American Cancer Society recommends that women have no more than 1 drink per day, and men should not exceed 2 drinks per day. Making informed choices about alcohol intake aligns with a healthier lifestyle, steering clear of potential cancer triggers. Staying within these recommended limits represents a straightforward yet impactful measure toward reducing cancer risks. Number 9. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose have sparked debates about potential cancer risks. While human studies haven't definitively shown a link, certain rodent studies suggest a possible association. Additionally, these sweeteners might contribute to health concerns such as diabetes and obesity, both recognized as cancer risk factors. Opting for natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or stevia provides less processed alternatives that may be safer. Nevertheless, it's crucial to use sweeteners in moderation and be mindful of overall sugar intake. Achieving a sweet taste while prioritizing health involves making thoughtful choices about sweeteners, favoring natural options, and keeping an eye on consumption levels for a balanced and health-conscious approach. Number 10. Hydrogenated oil. Hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats, are linked to an increased risk of cancers like breast and colorectal cancer. You'll find these oils in processed foods such as baked goods and fried snacks. The hydrogenation process that turns liquid oils into solids for longer shelf life produces harmful trans fats. These can raise bad cholesterol and cause inflammation, contributing to cancer. To lower your cancer risk, avoid foods with hydrogenated oils. Instead, choose healthier options like foods made with good fats such as olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Being mindful of the fats in your diet not only supports your overall health, but also helps reduce potential cancer risks associated with consuming hydrogenated oils. Number 11. Red meat. Eating red meat like beef, pork, and lamb might increase the chances of developing certain cancers, such as colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancer. This is because red meat contains a lot of saturated fat, which can cause inflammation and raise the risk of cancer. Moreover, the heme iron in red meat can harm the lining of the colon, contributing to colorectal cancer. To lower your risk of cancer, it's a good idea to limit how much red meat you eat and choose leaner protein sources like fish, chicken, or plant-based options such as beans and legumes. When you have red meat, go for lean cuts and use healthier cooking methods like grilling or broiling. Also, try to avoid processed meats like bacon and sausage, as they've been linked to a higher risk of cancer. Number 12. Grilled vegetables. Grilled vegetables are often considered a healthy choice due to their rich nutrient content and low-calorie nature. However, concerns have been raised about the potential cancer-related effects of grilling, which can produce chemicals like heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These substances are associated with an increased risk of cancer. To reduce this risk, it's advisable to grill vegetables at lower temperatures and for shorter durations, avoiding charring or burning. Additionally, incorporating marinades, particularly those with vinegar or citrus, can help minimize the formation of heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons during the grilling process. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions or insights to share. If you like this video and want more informative content, hit the subscribe button below. We appreciate your support, and don't forget to check out this other video. It'll be really helpful too.